welcome back to episode 12, part 2 of Richard Mack's House of Horrors. Films based on Stephen King novels, not Richard Langan novels, which I nearly said.
Well, I'm a legend, thank you very much. There's been many books I've wrote.
Yes, but that could have been bad.
But yeah, so it's another Stephen King sort of film is Christine, and I think it's a fairly decent sort of film.
Yeah, directed by John Carpenter.
Yeah. About basically like a, what is the whole just so how did the car become
I don't think it ever gets explained.
No,
I don't think it does, from what I can remember.
So is this car like, you know,
this geeky guy has no luck in life.
Yeah,
he buys a car, it comes to life. That's a little rhyme. And then his luck starts changing, but he kind of gets possessed by the car, doesn't he?
Yeah. And his friend tries to sort of say to him that, you know, the car's going to change you. Tries to sort of separate him from the car, and
the car doesn't.
Yeah, the car's just got really hold of him. And if anybody tries to get in the way of the car and him, the car takes him out basically.
Yeah. Yes.
Or he takes him out behind the wheel, kind of thing. It's fairly decent.
Yeah, it's an 80s horror. But it's Keith, what was his name? Keith Gordon?
Keith Gordon, yeah.
Keith Gordon and Alexandra Paul.
Yeah. Seen it's Alexandra Paul in a few films.
Yeah, Baywatch, Dragnet.
Yeah.
I think she was in Piranha, one of the Piranhas.
Okay, the old school one, yeah.
Maybe the not the
remake. Or the remake.
Like a 1990 TV movie of Piranha. I've seen her in something like that.
But yeah.
But yeah,
it's worth a watch.
And then I think Stephen King had a fascination with things going wild, because he did Maximum Overdrive, starring Emilio Estevez, the only film he's directed, where all machineries basically go haywire and start killing people.
And I haven't seen that film in years, but I do remember quite enjoying it.
Yeah, it's like 86. About 86.
Yeah, and then it's like all these devices are trying to kill Estevez, and I think it's his friend or his girlfriend or something like that. And
it's basically the trucks, isn't it? Trucks. They're in like this garage, surrounded by big trucks, and
but it's all the things in the garage. Obviously, like you got drills and stuff like that. You know, it all comes to life and tries to basically.
Again, I don't think it gets explained from what I remember.
No. Stephen King has a bit of a recurring theme there, isn't it?
Doesn't explain much.
Come on, man. You know, you're a very good author, but come on, explain.
He might well, but we just can't remember.
Yeah.
Now we go to some of my favourites, the Pet Sematary films.
I like both of them.
I like both of them.
Part 2 gets slammed. Really, really, really slammed. I basically still like it.
I like part 2. I much prefer part 1. Little baby Gage is so cute. No fair, no fair. It's so sad.
Yeah, people didn't like that. Obviously, that what happens to the baby in it now. Yeah. Obviously, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah. You don't actually see it.
No, but it's a child at the end of the day. And,
so basically, if you haven't seen it, a family moves into a new town again, probably Maine, because every film in Stephen King is Maine. He loves Maine. And then
is it because he's actually from maybe Boston area, New England kind of thing? That's where Maine kind of is kind of.
He always sets everything there. Yeah. So I don't know why.
It's also based in Maine, isn't it?
There's a few. There's loads.
Yeah, I think it's Maine, New England. So.
I don't know why. There must be a reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, family moves in. I think their cat or dog dies.
The cat.
Cat dies. They've heard about an old Indian burial ground.
Yeah. It's based on a monster, isn't it? Who Fred Gwynn?
Fred Gwynn, yeah. He
Gwynn.
plays the judge in My Cousin Vinny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fred Gwynn.
Fred Gwynn,
yes, yeah. He's actually passed on now, isn't he?
Yeah.
But and he basically tries to say there's the pet cemetery there, but don't bury.
Yeah, don't use it.
Don't use it. And then he doesn't listen, and he buries the cat there, and then the cat comes back to life. But it's not the same sort of cat. It's a bit possessed kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take too kindly to him, and and then there's a tragedy that happens,
and something else gets buried, and something else comes back.
Yeah. And it's good.
It's really good. It's good.
nice little twist at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that part 2's got Edward Furlong.
Yeah. Who's the dad?
What are you talking about? Yeah, he was in. I've seen him in something recently.
Yeah, I've seen him.
So he's like the sheriff in it. You talking about, isn't he? Like, and yeah,
he's in the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. His name's like Chand. You.
Yeah. We'll IMDb that later on. But yeah, basically, yeah. So Edward Furlong, he basically moves with his mum to a little like town, doesn't he? And you know, he sort of makes like a new friend kind of thing. And then so like this basically this like, kid who he makes friends with, it's his stepdad who we're talking about basically. And shit goes wrong like once again, just like part one.
Similar story.
And then it is like similar kind of story. And then let's just say that it's worth a watch.
Yeah, it is. So it's hard without giving spoilers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, like we could tell you everything, and if there are people who haven't actually seen it, then we just fucking ruined the film for you there. But like, it's definitely worth a watch.
It's actually a sequel that does.
One's definitely better than 2, but it is a worthy sequel. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
what year was 2? 1992.
About that.
So that was the same year as Sleepwalkers, which was another Stephen King film. Not many people would have seen it. I
love Sleepwalkers.
Sleepwalkers is very underrated.
Brian Krause.
Yeah. The woman.
I can't remember her bloody name. I've seen her in a few things. It's not Virginia something, is it? Or,
no, that's Candyman. You're thinking Virginia Madsen.
Yeah.
I remember I had a crush on her. Madchen Amick.
Yeah. She was in Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very hot. She said she's still hot. I've seen her in a film a year or 2 ago. Yeah. So and basically like it's about these kind of creatures, and like they're like allergic to cats.
Yeah.
And it turns them into kind of they look like
creatures.
But they kind of look like get turned into like a tiger, not a tiger, but like a panther or something like that.
Yeah.
It's quite sort of weird, but it's very good.
Yeah.
And like basically like they have to feed kind of thing, and they obviously kill humans
to feed.
Yeah, so like they basically use it. It's like Brian Krause. So like, you know, he's the eye candy for the ladies, and then, you know, he pulls the girls, and obviously, like, you know, he has his way with them. And and then sort of Madchen Amick, she's one of the girls who fights back.
Yeah.
But it's really good. I still enjoy it. I've like watched it, and I saw it maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it's still good. It still holds up.
Yeah.
Well worth a watch.
I haven't watched it for a while, but I remember liking it at the time.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a weird vampire type film, even though they're not vampires.
Yeah.
I think because they were searching for blood and.
Yeah. But just you kind of like, it's like sacrifices, don't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So then he also had a role in Creepshow.
Oh, Creepshow.
Love one of your favourites.
Love Creepshow.
1 or 2? Which one's better? 2.
1.
2.
1. One's got basically 5. Sort of short horror ones, whereas 3's got
2.
2's got 3.
No one mentions 3.
Yeah. So 3's just pants.
Yeah,
but
3 is awful.
Both 1 and 2 are really, really good. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's not really much to kind of say. But, you know, they're like short sort of stories,
anthology,
and they're all good. Yeah, they are all good apart from part 3.
Yeah.
Part 3 kind of sucks, man. I don't know what the fuck that was. But,
that was bad.
Yeah, I definitely highly recommend. I mean, like the stories I like in part 1. I like the one with the beast under the cellar.
Yeah.
Kind of basically looks like it's probably starts sorry. Kind of like a baboon, basically, is what it kind of looks like. It's
called The Crate, isn't it? That version.
The Crate,
yeah. It's got the woman from The Fog.
Yes, Adrian Barber.
Yeah.
Who's in Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and then it's another one. It stars Ted Danson, based Leslie Nielsen, who's playing like a bad guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the name of that episode was. That
I can't remember.
But yeah, it's
High Tide. Something.
High Tide. Yes, I think it is High Tide, and it's well worth watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 5. So
there's 5.
What was the other?
Father's Day is one of them.
Father's Day. There's the one with the cockroaches.
The cockroaches with I I can't remember the fifth.
I
know part two's got the Raft.
Yes.
And the Indian Tomahawk one.
Yes, and then the one. Thanks for the ride.
The fifth one is Stephen King.
Oh yes, yes, yeah. It's actually got Stephen King, like kind of like a meteorite kind of thing,
and
like crashes, and then he turns into
like a swamp thing.
Yeah, kind of like a plant basically.
Yeah.
But definitely.
Both of them are.
Yeah, and then so in part two, it's the Raft.
Indian one.
Yeah, kind of like a Native American one.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, and then
Hitchhiker.
Like it's Hitchhiker one. Yeah. That's the best one, the Hitchhiker one. Thanks for the ride, thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely highly recommended. And then steer clear of part three.
Just don't go.
I was looking forward to part three because I enjoyed 1 and 2 so much, and I thought, come on, if it's going to follow suit. And
wasn't one of them like about a dog and TV something? I can't remember. It was awful film.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then recently he's done 1408 with John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson.
Kind of like a haunted kind of thing, isn't it? I enjoyed like the first half of that film, and then the second half it kind of like it just dropped off for me.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the ones that's a bit of a hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
And you've also got The Mist.
Again, that's similar for me.
Yeah, we watched it in the cinema and we panned it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Quite brutal, the twist at the end.
Oh, yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, it's awful. It's pretty fucked up, but like.
But the whole film.
Yeah, it's The Mist is okay.
I imagine most of these, were really good books, and they've just struggled to adapt to film.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
And it really does happen sometimes. You really do get like some books that are really, really good, and then they just.
It depends on.
It just depends on the fucking director.
Yeah.
It depends on the budget, and it depends on
how it's adapted,
exactly.
how great the adaptation is.
Exactly. But yeah,
his new one, he's got one coming out soon called Cell, which I actually got the book and I read it. It was quite good. It's about mobile phones, and they submit some waves that make everyone go crazy. It's coming out. I think it's got John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson again. I know it's showing at Fright Fest in Glasgow.
So that's next month, isn't it?
That's next month, so it'll be coming out soon.
Yeah. Sort of knowing them, it'll get shown in Fright Fest, and then it'll be for sale the next day.
Yeah.
They've done that a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one's quite a big one, so maybe.
Yeah.
It could be good. It'll be like a 28 Days Later probably type, the Crazies type.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He
done Cujo.
Cujo's a great film.
Killer St. Bernard.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, it's like got rabies kind of thing, isn't it? Yeah. And
it picks up and then turns. It's got D. Wallace Stone.
Yeah.
One of our old favourites. Yeah. There's so many Stephen King films out there that I know we've missed loads. Yeah. We just picked the ones that came to our top of our heads at the time.
Yeah.
We missed The Shining, which we're not huge fans of. Yeah. We missed
Carrie.
Yeah. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of. So
I think it's an okay film. I quite like the remake.
I didn't mind the remake either. I like Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yeah, so pretty good actress.
She's a good actress.
Yeah.
So just remember to click like and subscribe, and see you next week.
Yep. And we hope you enjoyed it. It's episode 12. It's films based on it. It's Stephen King's books, and stay tuned for. It's next week's. It's episode 13, which is titled Independent Horror. And for you hipsters out there, indie horror. Take care, folks. We'll see you next week. Bye.